Hello everyone and welcome to Mignolaverse.com, except this is not Mignolaverse.com, this is the YouTube channel, but who cares? I am your pilot for today's episode, Daniel LaPlante, and today we're going to talk about what has happened in the past week. We actually have some news to talk about. First, let's kind of jump into the new Blood Queen beers, the Hellboy brand beers from, I don't know what company it is, but you know, if you're a Hellboy fan, you've been following, they've been releasing all of them. I think they still have Professor Broom, and they have, I think, Liz Sherman left, if I'm correct. I know they have Professor Broom left to release. I have not been able to find any of these things anywhere. They are limited release. I do kind of possibly want some prints of the Mignola artwork, but it's not really a high priority for me right now because I can get those at any time, really. But I haven't gotten to try any of them. The same thing happened to me with the Hellwater when that was released. I couldn't find that anywhere, and I actively tried looking. So we'll see. Maybe there's some around here. I don't know. But you pretty much have to luck out and be in a state that is close to distributor, I think, with these things, because otherwise nobody's gonna be ordering them. I mean, you can probably order them online. I don't really know how that works. So I don't really have a whole lot to say on them, but I've heard they're, pretty all right. They're beer. I'm also not much of a beer person. I'm definitely a what the populace refers to as a girly drink drinker, unashamedly, because they're just better and they taste better. And if I'm going to kill myself, I would rather to do it in a way that doesn't taste like garbage. So I'm totally fine if they can give me a Liz Sherman drink. Actually, no, I want because Liz Sherman would totally drink straight whiskey. Kate Corrigan drink. Make a Kate Corrigan one that's like a wine cooler or something. I don't know. That I would totally drink the crap out of that, bruh. Also, just yesterday, because I'm recording this on the 20th, we got Mantic Games announcing their brand new figure, the Krampusnacht figure that's going to be releasing this holiday. Honestly, gotta say, probably my favorite figure they've announced at all. Just period. This thing looks amazing. The way he's standing on top of the dresser. Like, I saw this, I freaked out. Because this is absolutely my favorite figure. I hope this is a big figure, too. I definitely am going to try to get this one in a resin. I don't know when they're going to be up for order on the website. I'm assuming around the same time. No. The holiday Hellboys were available in December, right? I don't know. Maybe they're available now. I doubt it. But I'll have to check that out. Not to mention that it should be noted that orders for the United States should be arriving this week, I believe. Or at least they should be arriving and shipping this week. And then they'll be actually shipped out to your individual addresses, I think. I'm not totally sure. Don't quote me on that. So you should be getting them within the next couple of weeks. I know some people have been posting online about how they get them. I know if you're in the Facebook group Hellboy or Mantic's Hellboy Fanatics, it's just like 10,000 people posting their boxes whenever these things come in. I mean, I don't care. I like seeing that stuff, but I know a lot of people get pissed off about it. But I'm really excited. I really want my box in. Last but not least, at least for Hellboy news, we got the brand new issue of Hellboy and the BPRD. The Saturn Returns, part 2 of 3. And I gotta say, this is actually becoming one of my favorite shorts. Well, this isn't really a short story, but it's not a full arc either. It's only 3 issues. And Scott Ellie is just a great writer, but I am noticing a trend with Scott Ellie's work where he always brings it to the last issue where you're like, how is he going to fit all of this in one last issue? For most of his work, it turns out pretty good. Devil You Know, I thought the ending was fantastic, which I was not sure how they could possibly do that all in one last issue. But also there's stuff like Abe Sapien, which is one of my favorite Mignolaverse books ever. But I honestly really thought the last issue was just a massive letdown. So, like, he does seem to be like, I have no idea how he's going to end this 3-part issue, or this 3-part story, with just one more issue. Like, there's 2 plots going on. I have no idea how they're going to connect. Maybe they're actually setting up a much larger plot. But like the issue hasn't come out yet, so I'm trying not to be down on it or anything like that. I love Sky Alley, so it's probably gonna be fine. It's just like I have no idea how they could possibly fit or finish this off in one issue. But I gotta say, so far from what I've seen, this is absolutely one of my favorites, just from like an atmospheric perspective, I should say. Not to mention that anything that gets into Liz Sherman, I'm usually pretty down with. But I think my favorite part of it, though, is the investigation with Hellboy in New Hampshire, investigating whatever this is. I don't think it's a Wendigo, but it kind of looks like him from BPRD, but I don't think it's tied into that. I literally just read it 10 seconds ago, so you know. I hadn't actually gotten to pick this up from the store for like a while, so finally have it. I had to spend way too much money on comic books today. Not to mention today, not Hellboy related at all, but did get my Link's Awakening copy. I haven't bought a video game in like a year because I just haven't. Money's tight, and finally got my Link's Awakening. So that's great. I'm happy. Also, Untitled Goose Game dropped today. Just saying, Nintendo fans rejoice. But otherwise, in non-Hellboy news, on the site, we did do our first live stream of the podcast. The live archive is up. I'm going to actually edit a version of it and put it up as a podcast episode. Not to mention, I have 2 unreleased episodes now that I haven't even released. One of them we lost audio, so I don't know if it's going to be good or not. But someday, I'll get bored and just put them up. It's just that it requires me to sit down and do it. And I hate listening to my voice, which this 10-minute thing is so much easier on me. It's not that it's hard to edit a podcast, it's that I have to listen to my voice for an hour and a half, and I hate doing that. Like, I hate listening to myself so much. It's so much easier when I could just sit down and, you know, I know as a fact for this thing, I can literally just, like, power through it really quick. I think this one actually went a lot better than my last one did, because my last one I was feeling a little awkward, if you know what I'm saying. But today I'm feeling nice and peppy. I'm feeling pretty good, getting content out. We're going to live stream all of our podcasts from now on. If you want to know when we're doing the podcasts, you can join in on our Twitter. I'll also announce them on Facebook. I didn't for this last one just because I was in a rush. It was kind of a test thing, kind of fiddling around with the stuff. So, like, I mean, I've used streaming software before, but I've never, like, or I just didn't have any assets ready for this podcast. But our next month's episode will be way prettier and a lot more, you know, organized. So I appreciate that. And thank you guys for sticking in here. We'll be doing these week to week now. I put the title up as Week in Review, but I think that title sucks. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I could just do weekly or weekly update or something. But like that, I don't know. That's such a generic title. I think Week in Review is pretty alright, actually. I don't know. Just let me know. Let me know what you think. Also, in the future, I will probably try to soundproof this room more because it's a little echoey in here. But whatever. I'm right up in this microphone. I don't know how much news we're going to have next week, but I'm actually going to, you know, get my calendar all set up after this, and kind of figure out where things will be going and plotting and scheming. And I'm very excited for Halloween. Halloween's going to be fun. But thank you very much, for listening. I also will be trying to do some stuff for... What's it called? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why'd I even bring it up if I was gonna blank out? Oh gosh. Of course, and this is raw and uncut too. Tyler Crook. Man or Black. I'm gonna be reviewing that, even though it's not Hellboy. But who cares? It's Dark Horse. I might also do some other Dark Horse books too. Looking to review possibly Ether, which I'm a huge fan of, but haven't really talked about it. Just because, you know, why not? But yeah, I'll probably review some other Dark Horse books every week, just to, you know, do so. Why not? All right, I've been rambling for no reason. All right, see you guys next week. Bye.